Hello, welcome to Spanish Lessons with Dr. Alan Davison. The videos in this series are designed to be used with the Blurzo el Burro graded Spanish reader. The reader is available at Amazon.com or through my website at blurzo.com. Have fun. Today we will take a look at the conjugated forms of regular AR verbs in the present tense. Okay, let's take one of the most common verbs of all. That is the verb hablar. Okay, the unconjugated form, as we've already seen with verbs, always ends in an R. So hablar would mean to speak. To conjugate regular AR verbs, that's an A there, in the present tense, the first thing you do is you drop the ending, then you take what remains, the root, and we've used that standard six-person paradigm that we were using when we were looking at the verb ser. That is, over here we have yo, tú, and this is él, ella, usted. This is nosotros, vosotros, and of course ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay, so we take those roots and we add the following endings. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. Okay? These endings are common for all the regular AR verbs in the present tense. You simply have to know which verbs are regular and which are irregular. Most verbs are regular. That's why they're called regular. Okay, now, even though we're adding these endings, that doesn't mean that's where we put the stress. Remember our rules. If a word ends in a vowel, N or S, the stress is on the second to last syllable. Okay, unless it carries a written accent, which breaks those rules, as we've already seen. So here, this first one, yo hablo, the word ends in a vowel, so the stress is on the second to last syllable. So it's here, hablo. Vowel N or S for the to form, so again, second to last. Hablas, habla. Vowel N or S here in nosotros, amos, hablamos. Here in vosotros, we have an accented diphthong, so obviously we have to put the stress where that syllable is accented. Remember, that's two vowels making one syllable, the diphthong. Habláis. Third person plural, ellos, ellas, ustedes, ending in an N, so again, second to last. So the stress here is hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. Okay? So we don't just simply add these endings and put the stress there. We don't say habló. We say hablo, hablo. They still follow the same rules. Okay? Let's take a few other verbs, a few other regular AR verbs, and conjugate them. Let's try the verb tomar, which is to take or to drink. Okay? Drop the AR, add the endings, and you end up with, there's the root, add the O, tomo, tomas, toma, tomamos, tomáis, toman. Remember again, the stress ends in a vowel N or S, second to last. Tomo, tomas, toma, tomamos, tomáis, toman. Translations of these, of course, if we're going back up to hablar, yo hablo is I speak. Tú hablas, you, singular, familiar, speak. Él, ella, él habla, he speaks. Ella habla, she speaks. Usted habla, you, formal form, speak. Okay, you could have some other noun in here as well, right? If something else were speaking, let's say el perro, the dog. El perro habla, that would fit into the third person singular. Nosotros hablamos, we speak. Vosotros habláis, you, plural, familiar, in Spain, speak. You all speak. Ellos hablan, they speak. Ellas hablan, they speak, all women. Ustedes hablan, you, plural, speak. That would either be the formal you, plural, in Spain, or it would be formal and informal, plural, you form in Latin America. Let's try a couple more of these. Let's try, how about bailar? Now the regular AR verb means to dance. Drop the AR and you end up with bailo, bailas, baila, bailamos, bailáis, and bailan. Again, here you notice in these with tomar and bailar, I'm not writing the subject pronouns every time because bailo can only be the yo form because it ends in that O. Of course, the third person, baila, could be él, ella, or usted, or el perro. So the first time you use that, you want to state the subject pronoun with the conjugation, then later you could drop it. For example, él baila mucho, right? He dances a lot. Y baila muy bien, and he dances well. The second one, you've dropped the él. Él baila mucho y baila muy bien. Okay, there you have it. Regular AR verbs in the present tense.